welcome back to Campaign Diligent Insight. It's part 6. We're going to be heading in to the Age of Absolutism, I believe. Actually, we're going to have to go through 28 years to get there, so we'll see if we do. I'm feeling a little tired right now, but maybe recording will help me out, Who knows? Last part we saw quite a bit of action in Europe, over in one particular region, or two particular regions, because Nantwell, they got a large spike in power thanks to getting themselves crowned on the throne of Elcox. Other than that, though, not much. Not much happening in Europe. And Tunis got involved too, I should say, but Tunis didn't do much, unfortunately. Other than that, we had Pernambuco thriving off the East African Federation, and Hadia trying to stop Pernambuco, but unfortunately they couldn't do much of anything other than stomp all over Afun. What else happened? Kakatiya went after the Scarlet Phoenix Court. Indian Roman Empire showed that the Hollow Earth Society is nothing to be afraid of. And right now, there's still a war going on between, what is it called? The Japanese conquest of Donghai. Donghai's already been taken, right? Where's Donghai? Okay, I guess we're just... I accidentally clicked off screen. I guess we just don't know where it's at. But, basically, it is Akazone. Oh no, Akazone is in something else on its own completely. But, yeah, Japan is at war with a large management Inc. and they're about to just annex them. So, let's keep it going. I am gonna have to start recording multiple parts in one single night, which I don't really like to do because I like to give people at least like a day or more to digest the video and to see what happens. But with the DLC right around the corner, I don't want to have to deal with what's it called? I don't want to have to deal with the fact that mods will have to update and all that, and it's gonna be a really ass tier time waiting for that shit to update and making sure the game still runs. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna try and finish this campaign before the update rolls out, which is on April 18th, I believe, or April 18th. I'm just going to assume it's April 18th despite the timing differences. Oh, we had the printing press spawn, I think, right? Yeah, we did. Where? Ah, the printing press has spawned here, within the baronies of Avalon. Within the heart of Bedfordshire, the first printing press was made and cultivated. Now, time will tell how long it takes for all these institutions to spread eastward more and more. So far, there are sufficient connections between along the eastern Mediterranean and going into the Red Sea. We'll see. We're gonna see how long it takes for, like, say, Kakatiya, Cinnamon Reich, and Akazone to get these institutions. Renaissance is already present in the Cinnamon Reich, so that's gonna be spreading around pretty nicely. Next song, please. Also, Vaitrako is actually getting the printing press over here. Interesting. But, like, Bhutan and Selkup, they're going to be struggling for a while. They're pretty distant, and they are not going to have a good time. Actually, what? Renaissance is down here in East Africa too. Chomp is it's gonna take a while to get the Chomp. Yeah, West Africa is gonna be without the institutions for a very long time. Ankalit, or Alaska, as I should say, is gonna take a while to get them. So we're just gonna have to see how that goes. And then, Pernakawi, what are you doing? The conquest of Mirka. Mirka is... Where is Mirka? Ah, okay. So they're really just... Pernakawi is really just cleaning up Majirtin and monopolizing East Africa. And Yao looks to be losing handedly against Air. Second Indian... Oh, there's the Indian Romans. And again, they're not going to take any land because that colony that was there, it was burned away. So even though the Flat Earth Society, or the Hollow Earth Society, I should say, even though they're getting their asses whooped, they can't do anything against the Indian Romans. They just can't. Only upside is the Indian Romans can't take any land. That's the only upside. Oh, that's because Coal is able to spawn there. I kind of wish coal was more prevalent, but whatever. Like, oh yeah, there's a chance it could spawn here, but it's not guaranteed. Actually, where are you colonizing at? Darul Uji? Okay. So just right here. But after that, where at? Aussie Fire Bears, they're just snaking up that coast. Bhutan, where are you? I'm curious where these island nations are colonizing. Sulu and Borneo, Tondo. I would have thought Tondo would maybe go over here to consolidate, or maybe go over here once again, because Neperoya did come down here and burn a Tondo colony when there was a war between them. I do remember that. Neperoya, where are you colonizing now? Okay, so right there at Penang. Duly noted. I'm waiting on Pernakawi to really just annex that. Majirtin did good earlier with Hadia. They gave it their all, but there's just nothing left there. Salanita, okay, so Salanita is going after Wari, where it was right here, okay, but it was burned down. Salanita also annexed part of the Moose Federation, and Dahomey seems like it's about to get divided up. Like, pretty badly. That is war. So, Paradox declaring war on Reggie Steele's nation. So this is against Paradox, Prussia, and the Low Countries. Whereas Paradox is at war with Alaric and Svendale. I don't see this going... Naval superiority is not an option here, I don't think. The Low Countries has a very strong fleet, and combined with Paradox and Prussia, there's just... You're not winning that. That's 3-on-2. And Svendale just doesn't have the numbers to keep up. They really do not. And Paradox is ahead in tech. So there's just nothing. That is unfortunate. 'Cause, yeah, Low Countries and Prussia can just roll on through. There's no real opposition. Oh, brutal stuff. I would have thought, like, maybe Eleos would have tried to help out or intervene some way, but I mean, letting Alaric fall is just letting Paradox grow. Like, these three it's just letting those three grow unchecked, basically. And credit where credit is due, Svendale is trying to stem the tide by putting a thorn into the side of Paradox, but I don't think that's gonna do much. I really don't. Sigelon is it's gone. The fleet of Alaric is, oh my god. Wow. Svendale got off scot-free, sure, but Prussia and Paradox just tore them apart. Like, everything that was good here has been taken. God damn. And yeah, now they're over here in Memel. A lot of good night. There's no coming back from that. As far as I can tell, there's really nothing. Yi's going after Shun. Yeah, Shun doesn't have the forces to stop this. They really don't. Xi'an is about to go down. Okay. Yep, Japan Annex Large Management Inc. And then, let's see. Did Akazone get anything? No, they did not. I like how Akazone still has cores over here and claims. We still remember what we lost, Japan. Fuck you. Japanese conquest of Iwami. So yeah, Japan's just trying to clean up Murakami. Which, you know, Murakami can't do anything about it. It's whatever. Japan wins that war. Hands down. I think Yi wins this war too. I'm pretty sure they do. Nitra is fighting off pretenders. Smolensk and Rostov still allied together in the face of the growing Paradox threat. Where else is Reform spread? It's not spreading anywhere that it has not already spread and can spread to. Sura is safe. Wallachia is getting converted slowly over time. Any Catholic provinces like inside Svendale and elsewhere, those are getting converted. But other than that, though, it's like, nah, don't need to. We already got most of the Christian world under our heel. These last bastions of like Catholicism and Eastern Orthodoxy, it's whatever. Eastern Europe, what the fuck is that? We only care about Central and Western Europe. Delian League still allied with camels. I'm surprised camels did not strike at Upper Egypt while they could. It's a little weird, but okay. Majertine was fully annexed, which, yeah, Hadia is now left alone. Pernakal and Persamtik, brother and sister, growing together. The son and the daughter ready to help out the father in the face of the growing camel threat. And Tunis is allied with Sura and Bulgan. Tunis is like supporting Kravenz's nations against the encroaching bee threat. Which, it's a viable tactic. Like, they need all the help they can get. Nantwell is far too strong. Call them while you can. Who's over here? Null sector. Okay, so they did take Bermuda. How many troops do you have? Your national ideas are pretty poor as it is. American, how could you? Nova Slovenia. Bludgeoning Canada like this. How dare you? Neohor is... okay. Kingdom, okay. The Chinese Republic versus the Mexican Kingdom. And then Bahia. Bahia isn't really doing much. They're just chilling. They're relaxing. And Ashanti and Dahomey. Ashanti and Salonika divided up Dahomey. So Dahomey, we don't really. There's nothing that's really going to bring them back unless land gets given back to them. Salonika is trying to take on Ashanti, and Ashanti is now pretty much dead. Reduced to 2 provinces as Salonika becomes ascendant in West Africa. Air did not take anything from Yao, surprisingly enough. These 3 need to work together if they ever hope to beat Salonika. They really do. They don't have the technology, but they have the numbers. Chomp, who are you? You still don't have any enemies. You're just vibing down here. But how long will you be vibing? That is the question. The Akazone conquest. So Akazone and Mecklenburg. Mecklenburg is a vassal actually, and Akazone is saying, "Hey, Solana, Cinnamon Reich, your time has come." Boy, has their time seriously come. Look at this. They're taking no prisoners. They're having no mercy. I'll check on the institution spread in 1580. We'll see how well it's going. And Selkup is going after Nogai. Well, I mean, again, no land connection means you're not taking any land. So yeah. Oh, Avaria is in this. Avaria is allied with Nogai. Okay. Kiva is allied with Selkup. Kiva has the right idea. Because Selkup can easily just stop over them for now. For now. Could be different later on. Oh my god, maybe not. Selkup is here, and they're ready to fucking go. Yeah, being like 2 or 3 technologies ahead, that'll do it. That'll most certainly do it. What is this? Subjugate. Okay. Haven't heard this song before. And then, yeah. Well, I mean, you might get it. Cinnamon Reich was pieced out. Probably just for money. And then Solana just basically evaporated. I don't know what else to say. Like, holy shit. Murakami was kicked out of Japan, and now Hakata is looking to get kicked out of Japan. Japan wants Japan. Who would have thought? Akazone, Solana. Solana, you're trying to... Why? Pernakal's all the way over there. Pernakal hasn't... No. The son and the daughter are reaching India, and they're just like, hey, you know, there's some good trade deals over here. We kind of want in. Let's see what we got. Ye pretty much just, holy shit, they devoured Shun. I guess Tantra is more effective than Zen. Yeah, I don't see Akazone really stopping anytime soon. I mean, maybe Japan can stop them, but Japan is isolated over here. They can't really hold a presence on the mainland. Akazone or Murakami can easily fuck them up. The only borders I could see is like changing is Kiva gaining the upper hand and pretty much just annexing a bunch of Nogai's territory. Which, to be fair, it might happen. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna check the institutions. Well, here. Let's... April 1st? April 1st? There we go. Okay. So, okay, the institutions are spreading pretty nicely around Europe. Paradox is getting them slowly. Printing press is spreading pretty slowly indeed, but It's getting there. What would be Seville is getting those institutions slowly. Wallachia is slowly getting the printing press. Nitra is slowly getting the printing press. But colonialism's taking a while to spread. And then in the east, yeah, it's slow going. Over the course of like the next 20, 30 years, it'll get there across the world, but it's gonna take a while. Actually, the Aussie Firebears, they don't have any institutions. They don't even have feudalism. That's how far behind they are. Then again, they're Firebears. Do they need feudalism? That's the question I must ask myself. Nice. Null Sector's actually getting colonies completed, you know? They're not just, they're not doing nothing. Although I think they should have done this earlier. Like, hey, the Caribbean's open. I'm getting fucked everywhere else. Maybe maybe over there? Like, or maybe over here? But, I mean, there's fresh land over here, so I see the AI's logic. Really? Excuse my yawn. Oh, just a little tired. But nitric oxide going in on Murakami, a change of pace. Nitric oxide, I think you might be able to get the Korean Peninsula back. It depends. And they're on the same tech level. Oh wow, they even got Jinju. Murakami is actually in really serious trouble. I don't see them getting out of this without ceding a lot of land back to nitric oxide. They're reformed. Yeah, they are reformed Mandala. Yep, Murakami. They're just done. Oh, excuse me. And get some water. Yeah, holy shit. Murakami got slapped. Nitric oxide. Nitric oxide, welcome back to the playing field. And they are a tributary of Akazone, and they pay 19 ducats every year. But they're also allied with Tondo, and Tondo is doing pretty well. And then Majapahit. Majapahit still has no allies. Neither, but Bhutan just hates everyone around them. Sulu is allied with May and Cinnamon Reich. Neparoya with Kakatiya. I didn't even see this, but Kakatiya fully annexed the Scarlet Phoenix Court, so there's that. It was done in 1577, for that matter. So I just completely glossed over that. Unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. But that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Oh, Karaman. The Athenian conquest of Adana. And Upper Egypt is in this, but I don't think they can really help your Karaman. I think you're on your own. Oh shit, Eleos is feasting on the remnants of Alaric. Registeel, this is some kinslaying at its finest, I must say. And Eleos is going pretty nicely, but Prussia's right there with quite the big force limit. I'm not. Okay, so fair. To their credit, Prussia will never be able to declare war. But if the Low Countries go to war and Eleos is brought in, oh, Eleos I think is done. And then Mikran, who are you allied with? Copycat and the Roman Republic. The Roman Republic is like really one of the the untested nations. They haven't been to war in like the past 100 years or whatever. So we just don't know how they're gonna do. Are they gonna do really well, or are they going to do really poorly? We just don't know. Jesus fucking Christ, after this recording, I'm taking a nap or something. I need to close my eyes, but... Actually, you know what? I didn't even notice this, but Kiva just annexed a bunch of no guys fucking land. Good gods! Okay, that's a localization error, but okay. Kyrgyz, Yensi Kyrgyz... And Avadia actually had their alliances annulled, I think, with Nogai. Okay. There is a chance that Avadia still, like, begins to thrive and can find a good alliance, but I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Like, maybe the Parthians and Avadia, but the religious difference is tough. It's tough to overcome. They're both hostile to each other, so never mind. Welcome back to the stage. War between the Indian Romans and the Hollow Earth Society, but it's, again, no land connection, no nothing's going to be taken. Bleh. The American Congress of Bermuda. I don't know if there's anything that's going to happen with that. Are they really going to occupy Bermuda? Are they? That's something we gotta ask. And then the Illyrian conquest. Oh, what? Was it this? Oh yeah, it was that. Okay. So Illyria went after this, and now they're coming over here. Kataman is just... There's nothing that's gonna change the outcome. Kataman is gonna die. Or at least be crippled to the point of never returning. Like, there's no coming back from that. It's a little much. And Upper Egypt can't even do anything to help out. It's a sad state of affairs. Institutions. Okay, printing press is embraced in Sura, Gavalden. And then you got colonialism spreading over to Aelcorks. Yeah, it's all getting there. It's getting there. I'm just wondering if Timbuktu is ever gonna reach Salamita before they reach like a different country, so they can get institutions from. Probably that's gonna be the case. And then Timbuktu is just gonna fold over. Pope Sama, how are you doing? Pope Innocentius the 8th. Nitra, how are you doing? Dude, does Nitra have any missions? Good God, Karaman. They do. All Danubia. They can complete that. They can complete that easily. That one not so easily. But yeah, they can get this stuff. And then what, Land of Castles? Yeah, they can do that too. Like Nitra has some really easy to complete missions. Karaman, oh Karaman, you had such a bright future, such a bright future. Kiva, where are you colonizing? Tell me. At Mashhad. Parthia, where are you colonizing? Golistan, alright. Oh, are they? Oh, not yet. They're not upgrading it yet. I have confidence they will in time. Why did you guys take Aksari? What? Why? Still though, yeah, it's lights out for Karaman, unfortunately. Japan is going after Tondo. Sakam. Oh. They really think they can get Sakam? Is Murakami dead? Murakami is dead. So Hakata is still alive, but Murakami is... What are you doing here? I thought I was done with you. Akazone, can you get on this? Can you annex them? You were supposed to be a placeholder, that's it. Jesus fucking Christ. I know they got cores all over the place. But it doesn't show up. Oh no, it does show up. But it's... God, fuck. Someone please get on it and annex that fucking nation. Pernicao is actually done here. Pernicao is actually colonizing all this. I didn't even notice this, but they annexed the East African Federation in 1583. So no, they didn't. I apologize. They did not annex the East African Federation. They were merely exiled to Mahe. So yeah, just Mahe. There's nothing else. Good luck, President Shimeka Nabahani. You're going to need it. Again, the only thing holding all of these three together is the Indian Roman Empire. Their mutual hatred for it. Nitric oxide, I do believe. Japan has well and truly arrived. You know Japan is going to take land here. You just know they are going to. Is there anything else going on? Nah, it's just Japan invading Korea as per the Imjin War. And Null Sector is actually getting an economy going down here. It's nice to see. And they upgraded this, okay. Who knows? They might upgrade it some more and get some better bonuses if they got the money. Unkalit. And then, who else? Oh yeah, the Aussie Firebears. They're snaking their way up the coast. They actually found gold. Alright. Let's see. At the very least, we're gonna go 20 years, so 1592? Yeah, 1592. Kiva. Okay. Elcorks. Elcorks is actually still colonizing. That's good. But where? Okay, right here at Grauda. That's well. Keeping those personal unions happy. I think Loon is gonna need to like weigh in on what happens over here because it's getting out of hand. Oh shit, Walashi was annexed too. What? Oh, Walashi was annexed in 1581. I didn't even see this because they're tiny. They are very small. I couldn't. Nope. Kataman surprisingly still has that alliance with Upper Egypt, but again, it does no good because Upper Egypt is just cut off. They can't do anything. They can't do anything to help assist. Unless they got access through camels, but even then, it's like, would they get anything out of it? I don't really think so. Vaitakoi... I'm also surprised Vaitakoi is actually, like, still going. Despite being exiled so thoroughly. I could say the same thing about Daryl Uji as well, you know? Daryl Uji is kicking. Somehow. And where is their colonist at? Right here at Palau. Muslim Micronesia. Did you ever think you'd see the day? I never thought I'd see the day. Macron is actually becoming, you know, having depth to it instead of just being a thin line across the Sahara or North Africa. Selaunita is finishing up Dahomey. Japan is conquering Lanzhou, and that's really about it. Japan took land off nitric oxide, and honestly, if nitric oxide is not a tributary, okay, they are. Oh, well, I guess now if Japan attacks nitric oxide, they're gonna go toe to toe with Akazone, and Akazone will definitely put up a very, very big fight. They're not afraid to get down and dirty. I wonder if Prendakal and Chomp are gonna ally with each other. I think that'd be pretty interesting. And actually, push something. Where are you colonizing? Because I know you have 2 colonists. Okay, one over there, and one over here. You're losing some money, but you're not losing a lot. And then, Prendakal has so many places to colonize. They're all good. Yeah, they're doing fine. They're connecting up their lands, slowly but surely. And Hadia, I think, is just trying to hold out. They're ready, but Prendakal can easily outclass them numerically. Oh, whoa, excuse me. That was a little bit of a burp. The Sudan conquest of Babakan. So, against Bogam and Tunis. So yeah, Sudan's looking to consolidate in Iberia and really just keep its crown out of the hands of Nanteuil. Oh my god, Nanteuil integrated Takra. Yeah, 1589, they just got that. Legit, they just got that, 1589. Holy shit. Was it an inheritance though? It was inheritance. They inherited that throne. It wasn't annexation just like through integration. No. 523 came to the throne, he was easygoing and said, you know what? Takra, come on in. We've been good personal union buddies for a while. Let's go. And that's mounting power for Nanteuil. What can stop them other than Lune? And, well, obviously, the Scandinavian power block. And, oh, Tunis is getting feasted upon. Macron is going in with the Roman Republic. And Nanteuil is going in as well. So, goodbye, Tunis. Oof. Oh, actually, Tunis has some fight in them. Macron, maybe not as strong as they once thought. That's 10, 10, 3. Hold up. Ew, that's a lot of cavalry, man. But okay. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but Tunis, this is looking rough. They can take on Macron, but I don't think they can take on Elquox. Just like Bolgam cannot take on Gavaudan and Sura. Actually, that war ended. Oh god, why didn't you take the whole thing? Why are you gonna let them go? Someone will annex them, I'm confident of it. Who's gonna annex Tunis? I'm very curious. I think Nanteuil's gonna get this. Because that's what they're going for. Sabita. But I don't know. What is Micron gonna get out of this? Maybe this land, but how much of it? Okay, Nantwell definitely aimed for this, and they got it. That's their prize. Micron. What's gonna happen? Are you gonna take all of this? It's pretty valuable land, but it's a lot of aggressive expansion too. And Bolgam is... I think Bolgam's getting fully annexed. Or maybe not. They have their colonies in the New World. Oh, wow. Micron went in. Micron said, you know what? Fully annexed, bitch. I don't care about the aggressive expansion. GG, Tunis. You gave it your all. I salute thee as a noble North African fighter trying to make your do what you can in the world. Wasn't easy. Knowledge shared by Diet Cola Prussia. So Rostov actually has some good amount of institutions growing in its capital. Hyperborea, they have some liberty to desire, but it's nowhere near enough. Bolgam, your mainland is gone. Where do you reside now? In the New World, of course. But what do? They can form Cuba, they can form Haiti, or they can form the Caribbean, a Caribbean nation. I have no idea what they're gonna look for, but Bolgam needs to just survive. That's their only goal: survive. And Null Sector, well, they can't do anything because like, what army does Null Sector have down here, and what navy does it have? They're always getting attacked. It's only a matter of time before someone annexes them completely. It really is. I think we'll go to August 1595, and we'll call it there. Where'd we go? Oh, yeah, Selamita. They're not banding together. These three are not banding together, so they're just gonna crumble. And Selamita is gonna monopolize West Africa. That's... yeah. I don't see it. I don't see it happening any other way. Oh, the Moose Federation was even annexed too. When was this? 1585. Wow. This is a very bloody part. What the fuck? Why is there so much bloodshed? Was Elaric actually annexed? No, they're not. They survive, you know. They're holding out. They're holding out with Svendale, but you know what? So it's just a matter of who they're gonna die to. Is it gonna be Prussia? Is it gonna be Paradox? Is it maybe gonna be even Nantwell? I have no idea. Yeah, this has been a very bloody part. We lost Wallachia. We didn't lose Bolgam. They're still around, but we lost Takra through integration. We lost Tunis. We lost Dahomey. Who else did we lose? We lost Majirtin. I don't think we lost anyone else. Here, we'll stop it right there. We lost Shun just now, legitimately. Yeah, 1593. 1593. It was annexed. We lost Murakami. Yep, we lost Murakami. Hakata's still here, but for how long? I don't know. We lost Large Management Incorporated. We lost the Scarlet Phoenix Court. I don't think we lost anyone else for now. But still, like, There have been a lot of deaths this episode. This might be like the most bloodiest part in any episode so far. I think I named like 5 or 6. Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, that's... I think we're done for now. Oh. They go, well, okay, so the baronies have the same dynasty as Lune. Lune could be in line for a personal union in the future. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure. The Nantwell. Okay, they don't have the same dynasty as anyone. What about over here? Oh wow, actually, Gavaldan is actually about to have the same dynasty as Lune. Interesting. And Nitra, these two have the same dynasty, Nitra and Johannesburg. Man, there's actually some pretty interesting politics going on. I guess in part 7 we might see a personal union break out at some point. Who knows? But yeah, I'm very interested to see what happens next. Reformed is still spreading very nicely, and like there's no remnants of there's no real remnants of Catholicism other than, well, in mainland Europe. You got Sura, and you have Copycat, and I think that's it. And, well, the papacy, obviously, too. But, yeah, I don't... Is there any other Catholic nation other than Sura and Copycat? I don't think so. I can check the ledger real quick, actually. Ledger, country, religions... Catholicism. Oh, it has 5 actually. Pope, Sura, Copycat, Bahia, and the Indian Romans. Okay. Islam still has the most. Okay, that makes sense actually. But Shinto is right behind. Okay. Okay, I see it. But for now, I think we can end off the part. I will read off the top 12 for the end of this part. And remember, institutions have been spreading a lot more, so this is more so up to date. In first place, we have Nantwell. In second place, we have Diet Cola Prussia. In third place, we have the Low Countries Republic. In fourth place, we have the Indian Roman in fourth place, we have Lune. My bad. In fifth place, we have the Indian Roman Empire. In sixth place, we have Americhan. In seventh place, we have Sura. In eighth place, we have the Delian League. In ninth place, we have Paradox Interactive. In 10th place, we have Rostov. In 11th place, we have Ileos. In 12th place, we have Akazone. So that'll be it for now, folks. Please join me in part 6, where things are going to get all the more interesting as we go into the age of absolutism. I will see you then.